Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to part 25 of Chat Nation Plays The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I teased in Discord earlier today that I am joined by a special guest, a new face, a new voice that you've never heard. Welcome to the stream, Jay. How's it going?
Hey there, what's going on? CNAT.
Alright, so we're going to run around the depths today. That's kind of the plan. Last week's stream got cut just a little short, so my plan was to do a big old stream through the depths. That one got cut short, so that's what we're doing today. We're just gonna run through and get some light roots, get some armor. That'd be pretty sweet, and most importantly, we're gonna have fun with it. So, our members are here. Marcus, Chulet, Rainbow, welcome to the stream. Yes, I am feeling better, Rainbow. Well, I think I mentioned I was the only one not sick in the house. So, that was pretty nice. J-Bug, welcome back. Glad you were able to make it. If you haven't already and wouldn't mind liking the stream, certainly appreciate that. Let YouTube know that we're having a good time. And we're going to have a good time. It's going to be a fun stream. We're going to explore all things the depths. But yeah, family is better, so I appreciate that. Yeah, Matt is definitely fighting the gremlins. Geoff, he's taking care of him. So that's some Chat Nation lore for you, Jay. We have a connection gremlin that likes to try to stop us from having streams. And his name is Geoff.
Geoff.
Yeah, you know, oh, hey, J-Bug. Thanks for the membership. Welcome to hashtag Chat Nation. I hope you enjoy your stay while you're here. You finally figured out the join thing on Apple. Yeah, they do hide that, don't they? But yeah, welcome. I think if we get one more, we get to add some new emotes. So that'll be very cool. We'll have to brainstorm on what emotes we want to add. But yeah. So I have one more old map location that was on my map. So we're gonna go through this chasm here, and ooh, maybe we could do a little Colton exchange. So anyways, so Geoff, he is our connection gremlin. So anytime, I've had a couple of internet issues, and so anytime that comes up, that's Geoff the gremlin who comes and messes with our connection. He's a turd, to put it lightly.
Yeah, the little gremlin buggers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Matt has to deal with them because I'm the one with the connection issues. So yeah, they are often battling it out. Also, yeah, it's Geoff. You ever seen the spelling for Jeff? Jeoff.
I've seen Geoff.
What did I say?
J.
Oh, whoops. Yes, Geoff.
Yeah, Geoff.
Yeah. So they like to say it's pronounced Jeff, but because we don't like this one, he's Geoff.
I went a solid probably 10 or 15 years through school having been in classes with someone named Geoff, and I straight up called him Geoff for that length of time.
Yeah.
And until much later, we had just weren't around each other anymore, and
Right.
having graduated and whatnot, and yeah, then I learned it was Jeff.
It's like, whoops.
Never thought to correct me.
Yeah, right. It is funny how people are like polite to a fault. Where there's like, oh, you called me Geoff, that's fine. I guess I'm Geoff now.
Yep.
Yeah, that happened to me at work. I had a coworker, Jeff, and I said Geoff, and my boss was like, you can call him Jeff. It's like, oh, thanks.
That little like that light bulb or bell moment. You're like, oh,
Right.
yeah. Oh, okay, got it now.
Right.
Makes sense.
It's like, I guess I will. I'll have to start doing that from now on.
It's like the Kansas and Arkansas
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, there's a few of those. The English language is very weird.
Yeah, it comes from all over the place.
I know. It's the mutt of languages. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice, so I got some toenails. Ooh. I think I can get the chest piece. Yes! So I got the Mystic Robe. Nice. We're already getting some armor sets here. I really like the Mystic set. Did you ever collect the whole thing in your playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom?
Oh no, no. When I got to the depths and started there, I was like terrified. I was like a little girl. I was headed in the bottom. It was dark. I said, "No, it's okay. We're gonna
Not doing
head
this.
somewhere else and just go ride horses in the fields or something." And until I got a little bit further. But
Yeah.
what was it like when you first hit the depths? I know we likely talked about it when the game first launched, but it's been a while.
Yeah. I remember it not being like as big of a moment as it should have been for me. I think I might have had it spoiled for me, or like when I saw the chasms from the sky before I hit the surface. Like I think I knew, I was like, oh yeah, that's the depths. And so it wasn't like, it didn't blow me away, but it was still a very cool moment that first time you dive down the chasm and then like the loud horn blares. It was cool, but I was kind of the same way. It's like I didn't love traveling through the depths because it was so dark, and I was like, I'm freaking throwing bright blooms everywhere I walk.
I didn't recall hearing anything about the depths. I didn't watch a lot of run-throughs or reviews or playthroughs of the game when it first came out. So I operated in the game for probably like 2 or 3 hours, having no idea that the depths existed.
Right.
And when I was sent down there and I realized how big it was and how it was an entire other world underneath the land, yeah, my little girl sissy pants got pulled up real tight, and I said, "No, thank you.
I'm all right.
I'm okay."
That's fair. All right, I got distracted by a shrine, and the chat made a really good point. Is it geography or is it Jeffgraphy?
Well, I'm gonna say Jeffgraphy from now on.
Yeah, 100%.
That's brilliant.
That's way better. It's like, well, spell this. That's hilarious. So how many hours do you think you put into Tears of the Kingdom? Since you're new, I would love to talk about Tears of the Kingdom versus Breath of the Wild for you.
Yeah, I definitely spent much more time in Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild was a quick run through. You got to the end of the game, and for me, there was no real end game or spur to continue on. Once I had beaten it, go back to other areas and do more, which is uncommon.
Yeah,
I enjoy
it.
And end game makes or breaks a game. I've played World of Warcraft for a great number of years, and the end game makes or breaks a release. So, but Tears of the Kingdom was way more. I think I have 115-ish hours played on it. My favorite pastime, once I got past the depths, was just going down there. I would build this little plank cart system with some auto turrets, and I would just cruise the depths and stack up on all of I'm gonna say resources, but it's been like 6 months since I played the game, so you're bringing me down memory lane here.
Oh, and real quickly, if you're still here, Gamer Renee, welcome to the stream. Hello. I forgot I didn't even read this while I was trying to listen to you talk. I forgot that I was supposed to sneak strike it, so instead I just threw a sword at it. Not my finest moment. So you enjoy running around Tears of the Kingdom more than Breath of the Wild?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was Tears of the Kingdom very much so was Breath of the Wild with the reins off, right? Or the reins have been loosened so much. It was just so much easier to get around. You could do the flexibility that they brought to the game was
absolutely 100%. wearing funny hats. Welcome back to the stream.
It's the game that they should have, I think, launched originally. But I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's the brilliance of Tears of the Kingdom, right? Was, you know, they did Breath of the Wild, and I do think that Breath of the Wild is like an immaculate game for its time, 100%. But then the development team had 6 more years to refine what they went for in Breath of the Wild, and that's what we end up with in Tears of the Kingdom, is a much more polished version of what they set out to, like the type of game they were trying to accomplish with Breath of the Wild. I think the chat, anyone who's watching the stream, if you've seen my last video, Tears of the Kingdom is objectively better than Breath of the Wild. I do know that this is a bit of a hot button topic, hits close to home, so not trying to stir emotions, just talk about our experiences. But yeah, I just think that for a game that is meant to be, you know, you explore and you're meant to get sidetracked on the way to the main quest to go see what the world has to offer you, Tears of the Kingdom just accomplishes that more completely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of the great things about gaming. You know, developers make these games with a certain goal in mind, and the really good games, I feel that the developers have hit the nail on the head when the game can be different for each player.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you have a slightly different play style, when you have you know, a slightly different experience, like when you play it versus when I play it, and we talk about, you know, the way that we go about accomplishing certain tasks. You could just do them in so many different ways. And I think that's what makes a game like Tears of the Kingdom so good, is you don't always have to follow, or I should say follow, but you're not being like handheld.
You're not stuck to the story beat.
Yeah, like in Breath of the Wild, I think there was much more hand-holding and pulling you through.
That's an interesting take. But everyone's experience was their own. Absolutely.
Yeah. Here's in Tears, with all the extra side quests and everything that they built in, you know, compared to Breath of the Wild, it was just, you could take your tangent, right?
Right.
Hang out and, you know, really go through and do all those side quests. Take your time, you know, not feeling like, hey, I have to run off and go, you know, get this main storyline done.
Right. Exactly.
Because there's nothing else to do a lot of the time.
Yeah. So I think I gotta go this way. So we're going down. Oh, what is that? It's like an Airstream? Oh, that's just the ceiling. Okay, never mind. I was like, what is that? So we are over. We're heading into there. So I gotta follow this path. So I gotta do about one of these. So you notice that I don't have the HUD on my screen, and that's because it's ugly and I'm a pro gamer, so I don't need the HUD. I use the pro gamer style. That's what we do here. So that's that. And you'll see too that yeah, Rainbow loves showing off our pro gamer emote, because I'm a pro gamer and everything I do in this game is very pro gamerish. I don't ever die. I've never died once in this stream. Hasn't happened yet.
I'm waiting for chat to call you out here.
No. See, they're going, yeah. See, they know. Yeah. Never happened.
I feel sarcasm with all the yes, you know.
Yeah, there's you know what though? It's funny. Just real quickly, speaking of sarcasm, I feel like we say that there's no sarcasm font. I feel like italics has become the sarcasm font.
Oh, when I'm sending emails at work, I absolutely parentheses italicize everything that I, you know, am meaning to have some inflection of sarcasm. Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
Do you remember, I wish we had kept this up. I was in college, but you and we decided to play a game where we would like send each other a word and we'd have to use it in a work email. Do you remember doing that?
No.
Oh.
No, but that sounds like...
It was. I remember. I'm trying to remember the word. It's on the tip of my tongue. It was a very very silly word. But yeah, we had to use it in a work email, and I remember we did that for like a brief moment, and I wish we had done more of it because it was such a good idea.
I feel like I would just cheat these days and just ask AI to fill it up for me.
Yeah, I know. See, it's so dark. Oh, it's a good thing I have 154 bright. Oh, hello. Nope. No, thank you. So I think if I come over here... That's really funny. You can lie to us, just don't lie to yourself. Okay, I've died several times. And I 100% owe a, you want to call it a death roll? Just, a little video of every single time I've died. And most of the times it's very, very dumb. God, it's really bothering me that I can't remember that word.
Rainbow Love has a question about what you do with the wreaths you get in town.
You just attach it to your shield and you have a fabulous shield, right? I can't think of anything else you would do with it. I do think there's an actual purpose for it. But I much prefer the idea of it just gives you a nice fancy shield. Actually, let me put on my Fierce Deity outfit. There we go. I don't care about stealth. Oh, but he's got little anklets. He's got little anklet things. Let's see if I can't get him to hoist me up on his chest. Have you ever done this with the Hinoxes?
No, I just drove my little car around and shot them in fear of actually engaging in a real fight.
Oh, I think I woke it up. Yep. Okay, attack time. Oh, oh boy. Okay. Well, that didn't go very well. Oh, you know, I think that was a Rusty. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Yeah, go sages. Wow, this is doing a lot of damage. Oh boy. Oh, I can get it right here. There we go. Nice. Well, I think the Master Sword's doing double damage, so that's pretty sweet. Which overworld monsters do I like fighting best? Ooh. Well, I'll tell you right now, my least favorite is Moldugas. Specifically in Tears of the Kingdom. Because, so in Breath of the Wild, you would just leave a bomb on the ground, and then it would go and suck it up, and you have to be way more creative in Tears of the Kingdom. And I struggle with that. Ah, there's the entrance. What's my favorite? What do I like fighting the best? I feel like at this point I would say the Gleeok, because it requires, like, it's a more interesting fight, and maybe it's just the newness of the Gleeok, but you know, I feel like you've kind of at this point we've figured out the pattern of yeah, get a bomb. That's an eyeball.
So not in Tears of the Kingdom, but the enemy that I would fight the most back in Ocarina of Time days was myself. When I first started playing, I would always drop the bomb instead of throwing it. Yeah. And end up blowing myself up.
That's funny. What monster do you prefer fighting? Me. I was a monster.
Me. Yep.
Yeah, no, Gleeoks are a ton of fun in this game. Once you actually have the ability to fight them, I think they are a load of fun. I quite like them. I do want to do the Colosseum, the Depths Colosseum before this playthrough ends, because that's a fun challenge with the Lynels.
Yeah. It is. I did that one, and I cheated the entire time. I just fit my little tank car creation in there and just drove in circles.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I did it the first time, I relied very heavily on the Zonite platform that you can like throw up, and I would just ascend into it and then bullet time to shoot it in the face. Hey, what's going on, Soupy Ghost? Welcome to the stream. I think this is the first one you've caught, at least live, anyways. Welcome. Soupy is a fellow YouTube streamer. I have attended many of his streams, so if you guys get a chance to check him out live sometime, you should do that. I think you normally go live like, for me on the East Coast, it's like mid-late afternoon. Is typically when I see you on, but yeah, definitely someone worth checking out. Alright, so we have a long path to get to the center here. And, there's gonna be a lot of these guys. Okay, maybe these guys I dislike more than Moldugas. I don't like these guys. Because they back away from you. They're very annoying. I don't like these guys. At all.
Battle car.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. What do we have?
Yep.
Let's see. We've got the cart.
What do you have saved? Do you have any creations saved?
No. I have not spent time doing that. Well, so I got a sled. Let's see. I have the construct head. Yeah. So let's just get building. Let's do a.
Yeah, so what I would do is I would take 2 of the sleds.
Okay.
Attach them front to back. 4 of the big wheels.
Okay.
1 of the controllers, obviously, to drive it. And then towards the front, I'd have the
probably want one of these.
Oh, it's the bottom left. What's that called?
The stabilizer?
The construct head. Yep. And then I put 4 or 8 of the laser beams.
I have
together.
fire. Oh, I do have beam. Well, I'm gonna pivot. So I got 10 I can add here. So let's see. What's the stabilizer for?
So the stabilizer, you put the stabilizer so that the lasers will auto.
Oh, that's the construct heads.
Correct. You put the beam emitter on top of the construct head. Yeah. Sorry, the stabilizer, I don't think I used the stabilizer.
No, you're good. Okay, so then that gives us 10. Alright, so we're gonna build... Well, I guess I want to get some light in here. Yeah, we're gonna build a big old destruction vehicle. I'm glad you're here. Because, yeah, I haven't played around with this at all. Ballet Goat, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back, man. Alright, so you do back to back. So we're gonna do butt to butt. We're gonna put the sleds butt to butt. That'll be fine. Then we'll do. Let's see, get it. There we go. Okay, we gotta take care of this. All right, cool. Take care of.
That was one of the most annoying parts. Is when it's nighttime, they still pop up.
Yeah.
Even in the depths, you would think that they wouldn't acknowledge time changes in the depths.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Or at least you know that those time changes are happening.
Yeah. Oh, and I did see. So I did watch the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, we had the Indie World and the Partner Showcase. Where did the rest of my Zonai stuff go? Oh no.
Quick fact, or quick little point on the cart you're building. The platform, basically the whole thing needs to be upside down. The platform needs to be upside down when you build it, so you have more ground clearance to get over stuff.
Oh. Oh my god! No, we got screwed.
Uh-oh.
Hey!
I have 3 wheels.
Okay, I am so sorry. Citrus. I'm gonna say citrus o-rick or citrus o-rich. Citrus o-rich. That's what I'm going with. No, those Froxes screwed us. I had exactly 4 wheels and they came and ate it.
They can eat those things?
Yes,
Oh,
Froxes
man,
eat them. Maybe I can sub in one of those. We're working with what we got. Oh no. Okay, but I'll turn this over real quickly. It's being demanded. There we go. Oh man. Alright, so we're going this direction, so this is gonna be front. So we'll put you there. And we'll put you here. Oh no. I told you I didn't like those things. They're the worst. Nobody likes them. Alright. So you're gonna go there. And then I'm stuck putting you. We'll see how this goes. So I'm gonna have to
I'm
put
not
you
sure that's gonna work.
Hey. Never see, look, it'll work. Look at that. I'm gonna struggle driving in a straight line, but it's gonna work.
You know, it looks similar to every, like...
Citrus so
early
rich.
2000s
Okay.
Impala that I see driving on the highway.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on? Johnny Somali, welcome to the stream. Alright. So now that those are there, I got 2 more beam emitters to put on. We'll put that.
Move your I would, if I were you, just move your driving platform back to the back end. Just
What does that mean?
The beam emitter does a full 360, it's gonna shoot you in the face.
Oh, okay. This is what they call rear wheel driving, right? Should I put like a little platform in front of me to like protect me if that happens? It's a Florida car. The Citrus so rich.
That is a Florida car. Yep.
It's a very expensive Florida car. Yeah.
Give it a go.
I feel like
if you shot in the face, we can make adjustments to your pimp mobile here.
There we go. Yeah, we just need Exhibit to come take a look at this, honestly, and then I'd be good to go.
That show was such a debacle.
Well, so it was good at the time, but then, yeah, it turned out that it was all fake and terrible, but I think we all probably knew that.
They were like, hey, here's this new car.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take all this stuff off now.
Yep.
You can't afford it.
Because you can't do this. Hey, thanks for jumping in, Soupy. We'll see you around for sure. Alright, oh, I got stuck. Oh boy. Oh, my wheel got caught. Okay, so learn my lesson. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. See? Even with our little peg leg, we're doing just fine. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, let's be careful not to get stuck in there again. There we go. Nice, just ran that guy over. Perfect. Oh, this is great.
Yep.
This is the best.
Kind of like, it's like the whole keep it. Well, the other thing that I would do is throw a large.
Oh, the
plant. I forgot all the names
seed.
of all the things.
That's okay.
Chat probably is like, who's this guy? He doesn't know anything about it. Yeah, all the light up bulbs. I would throw it on the front and have like headlights as I drove around.
Oh wait a minute, this isn't what I'm trying to do. I gotta that's funny, I need to throw it. Not just plop it
Oh no,
on there.
you wanna attach it to the front of an arrow and then you shoot that onto your car.
There we go.
Or you throw it.
Or I could do that anyways.
As long as you do a thing.
Yeah. Oh. Hey. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get out of here. This is the best. Man, I tell you, I walked this whole thing the one time I've done this in my first playthrough. This is so much better.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe I walked it.
You got your license now.
Yeah, exactly.
Link has his license, man.
Heck yeah.
He's good.
Yeah. And hey, just real quickly, we're going about a half. I ran out of battery again.
You put Yonobo away.
Oh, good call. Yeah, he does.
Hanging out front.
Yeah.
Messing with our vibe here.
I really don't need anybody except for Tulin, because he snipes. But yeah, while we oh, don't you eat anything. Okay, I guess I gotta fight this dude now that we're here. If you wouldn't mind, if you haven't already, if you would mind liking the stream, would greatly appreciate that. That would let YouTube know that we're having a good time, and we got a pretty good audience tonight. Having some fun driving around little battle cars. Can I say too, when that first, I think it was the second trailer for this game came out, where they revealed that like you can make Zonai cars and whatnot. I was absolutely floored when they showed that, like, that giant stone box driving cart thing. I don't really know what to call it, but they took 4 of those like concrete paver things and then slapped a steering stick on it. So cool.
Oh yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. Those are some of the best to end up making.
Yeah.
You get that wide platform, you can almost make a tank. You know, you're impenetrable to the Lionels. Or any of their arrow shots.
Alright, these guys are really starting to get annoying. Okay, run away, that's fine. Get away. I think
your car's faster.
Well, yeah.
Than they are.
I only have so much battery. That's not been a focal point of this playthrough. Unfortunately. Alright, off we go. We're gonna get to the center of this. I would say get to the bottom of it, but I think we're already at the bottom. I don't know how much lower we can really go. Oh, I just like these things so much. Yeah, I'll probably put a big, actually, we're here. I think we made it. Woohoo! We did it! We made it. Alright. And of course there's extra of these. There we go.
They are a weird looking thing. It's like,
yeah,
they did a cross between a hamster and a frog.
the big ones are interesting to fight. Ooh. Roaches. That's a very apt comparison. Ow! Yeah. Nice. So would you say Ocarina of Time is your favorite 3D Zelda? And I'm gonna say let's not include Breath or Tears. What's your favorite Zelda?
Hands down, you know, I think the first one that you play is usually, you know, always gonna hold a special, you know, spot. Ocarina of Time was just, you know, how many other games were really like it at the time, you know, when we were growing up?
Basically none.
85, right? You were years later, and I mean, coming from NES and Super NES and not being able to save your progress in most games to Ocarina of Time, it was, you know, the most complex game that I had played up to that point with the most features. But you look at it from today's point of view, and I go back and I try to play it every now and then. And the nostalgia, unfortunately, for me at least, starts to wear off quicker than I expected it to. And
yeah,
I can't get through more than a quarter of the game before I start missing all the creature comforts of modern games.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like playing Super Mario Brothers for the first time on the original NES.
Right.
Great game for the time, but you know, I went through a phase where I went and picked up an original Game Boy, you know, older handheld systems and consoles.
Humongous Bug, welcome to the stream.
But if you can't save the progress, if they're just arcade games and they don't hold my attention like they used to, so yeah, I mean, Ocarina of Time is great for its time, and I think that's just the case ongoing, right? These games are always going to be great in their time, and I think when you look at the number of games that are out there that can extend beyond their time and just become, every decade, like they just hold up every 10 years, is really gonna be the, what's gonna prove that the game was, as good as you remembered or as good as the developers had done on it.
Sure.
I mean, you look at like GTA. GTA Online. The game's over 10 years old, and people are still playing it. It's crazy.
Okay, what am I missing? There we go.
Yeah, I don't think those older games. I don't think it's fair to try to compare them to modern games. Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I have so much more fun playing those than Ocarina of Time today.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of quality of life stuff that's been updated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how many times I can't even count how many times the N64 controller went flying across the room because I couldn't get I don't know if this is Epona. I know I've heard people pronounce it different ways. I always call it Epona.
Oh yeah.
The horse out of the out of the farm. Yeah. Could not for the life of me. I remember the very first time I tried that stage, and I just rode around on the horse for like 30 minutes. I didn't know where to go to the corner of the fence in the back to jump over, and I thought this was the stupidest game at that point in time. Pulling my hair out like, I got the horse, and then now what do I do? I just ride around and like, this is cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Hate this game at the moment.
You don't truly play a game unless you absolutely despise it at least one moment. When you're trying to do something and it's just like, I just want to do the thing. But that's a testament to how much you love it that you're gonna go, push through that hate and despise to be able to do the thing so you can move on and keep playing it. That's true love and dedication for a game.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see. I saw Rainbow said Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess. I may have missed. Majora's Mask is an amazing one. I actually go back and forth a little bit on.
Majora's Mask.
I have just real quickly. I actually think that I slightly prefer Majora's Mask for its story. Yeah. It's the way they chose to come at that has always interested me. And I know, like, Ocarina of Time's the classic, so you're supposed to love that, but I feel like I like Majora's Mask and the mechanic and the story, like, just a little more. And it's also not, like, Ocarina of Time's the traditional, like, Zelda gets captured and then you have to go save her. And Majora's Mask is this, like, way out there in left field story, and I almost appreciate it a little more for that.
I still can't get past the first 10 minutes of the game to this very day. So I despise that game in every which way to Sunday. I think it's a terrible game for dumb people like me who don't have a walkthrough or something, or should I say need a walkthrough to get anywhere in that game. Yeah, I was too stupid to figure that game out, and yeah.
So Johnny, when I was doing my playthrough. My most recent playthrough, I think, was really a couple years ago. So it's been a minute since I've really given it a earnest effort. But the 3-day cycle never seemed to like get in my way. I never really had an issue or like got super stressed out with it. So no, it didn't really. That one didn't really bother. It didn't really bother me too much. I think it's a very neat mechanic because it does kind of like, oh, you got to figure it out, and then like if you don't get it, well, you're gonna have to try again. Yeah, you definitely have to push yourself through that process though. So we're gonna go north.
3-day cycles drove me up a wall completely.
Well, yeah, yeah, you don't figure out the puzzles quick enough, and then, yeah,
Nope.
you gotta start over from the beginning.
Just standing there like, will this game just hold my hand? Take me, please.
Yeah.
Where do I go?
Well, and that's a big reason why. So I'm on the record. Tears of the Kingdom and Skyward Sword are like my 1A and 1B. I love those games profusely. And one of the big reasons I just absolutely love Skyward Sword is just because the story is so like immaculate that it's just like, yes, please just hold my hand, point me to Zelda, tell me where to go, because I want to experience this story so bad. I'm perfectly happy treating this as like, this is a book that I get to walk through, or this is a movie that I get to like control the character and like participate in. But at the end of the day, like, I'm there for that story, and it's just so incredible.
How old were you when you played Majora's Mask?
When I played Majora's Mask? I believe that I gave it a shot when I was definitely too young to play that game. But so like, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, I gave it a earnest playthrough, because I had it on my virtual console on the Wii. So I was playing it there.
Oh wow!
I technically have like access to 3 or 4 copies of Majora's Mask, because NSO has it. I have the 3D version for my for 3DS, and then yeah, I have it on the virtual console on my Wii. So I have no shortages of ways to play Majora's Mask.
Yeah, when I first played Majora's Mask, it was right off of Ocarina of Time.
Oh sure, yeah.
It didn't have too many games, but that were like Ocarina of Time on the 64. I played GoldenEye and a lot of racing games. But
oh, hello.
Math was the the only like RPG that I really played. Ooh, well, you're dead. Oh no, you're alive.
That lag.
So, yeah, was it like 5 seconds or something? I think. But yeah, when I played Majora's Mask, I mean, that was just, my only experience in, a really well-done RPG was Ocarina of Time.
Right.
And back then, if your mom or, someone, if you didn't have the Nintendo Guide walkthrough, right, to take you step by step on how to get through the game, there was no internet to just go look up, a playthrough, or, if your friends hadn't figured it out, or if they weren't playing the game, you had no resources.
Yep.
Especially at that age when the internet was still so young.
Yeah, and that's when you start believing that you can find like, Mew under the trunk and whatnot, or under the truck. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think back to some of the games that I played and some of the tricks and things that, just came by word of mouth. Take Pokemon
out on the playground,
for example. Like finding out about missing number, right?
Oh, yeah.
Missing note, and the exact process that you have to do in order to get that, glitch to show up. How did it? All word of mouth, just kids talking to kids across the country. It just flows like a crazy, like how we learned certain things in video games without the internet.
But we did it. That's why, like, I've tried to go back to the very first Zelda, and oh my god, do I struggle with that. I think I beat a dungeon, and I was like, I still don't have a grasp on the map. I still don't know where I am. I still don't know what I'm doing. And it's just like, alright, I really lose steam on that quickly. I would love to give that an earnest playthrough, but god, is it tough when you have like an hour to commit to it. And it's just like, yeah, I'm making no progress in an hour.
Yeah, I mean, think about Ocarina of Time in the beginning when you are in the village, in the
Kakariko village, yeah.
Right? Yeah, and you have to go up into the Lost Woods and go through little wooden passageways. Like
What?
if you didn't pick up on listening to the music to make it through the correct sequence of tunnels, and you keep getting teleported back to the front. I mean, there was no way to know.
Yeah.
What was going on. You had to remember which way you were going, and older games were all like that. You didn't have a mini map. You had to kind of keep mental notes of where you were.
Right.
You had to think about it. Well, there you go. That's cool.
This just made me so happy. Oh, I didn't realize that was a guy on a horse. There we go. That's better. Alright, now... Alright, so we'll go to that light route. That's what we're doing. We're activating light routes. Yeah, because like I do my best when I play a Zelda not to use a guide. And there are points where it's just like, this is impossible. I'm not sure how anybody was supposed to figure this out. And like part of it's just like not seeing the hint, but then there's also part of it where it's just like, yeah, I think I can admit that that was just poor design on the designer's part.
Well, a lot of times it was the limitation of what they had to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes game functionality took priority over map layout.
Right. Mm-hmm. Like you're talking about like Ocarina of Time, like if I get off of this horse, am I gonna lose it? Let's see here.
Yes. Yeah, he's just gonna run away.
Ah, he chilled. Oh, now he's gone. Just pooped him away.
I don't think you can tame them, if I recall correctly.
Well, I didn't even have to do the like patting him on the neck thing, so that was pretty cool. Let's see. Well, there's a horse just standing over there. Maybe that's my horse. Oh, nope. Here's my horse. Yeah. All right. Where's the next one?
Off on the horizon.
Yeah, but I got mine. This is what should we name this horse? Chat. I would love name suggestions for this horse. I can't take him to the stable and name him, but I just want to have like a name. So let's come up with the best names we can come up with. And so we already have an Epona and a Shiny in the stable. I do have a actual Epona in this game. We were talking about Epona earlier. Am I going the right way? Yeah. So that's a very nice horse. Steve. Bones and Steve. Alright, what else we got?
Hiroshima! Johnny, calm down.
Skinny Bean. Ooh. I kind of like Horsey McHorseface. Darkness. Ooh, that's dark.
Well, what one did you throw in there?
Horsey McHorseface.
Horsey McHorseface.
Ivory's a decent name. He's kind of ivory colored, right? The horse? Yeah.
I like that one the best. You should totally name it. My mom said that.
That's perfect.
That's the best one.
Ooh, Korok Senpai? I don't know, that's a pretty good one. Mr. Korok. Yeah, I kind of like my mom said that. That is pretty solid. Boned in. Alright, if I just keep going... It's this direction, right? Yeah, I'll come across another light route. So we'll get all these ones under Hyrule Plains. Yeah, and then I do want to go fight Colgera again. That'd be a fun detour to go do. So we'll get this light route, and then we'll head over and have another battle with Colgera. Which I found out can be super easy. So how did you fight Colgera when you fought Colgera for the first time?
I'm trying to remember which one Colgera is.
The at the Wind Temple, Colgera was the big ice. I don't know how to say. I don't even know what to describe it. It's like a scorpion dragon. Like if a scorpion was a dragon, that was Colgera.
Oh yeah. Okay. I always start out with hopes and dreams, and when that fails, I use bullet time. I think the most.
Oh, so you shot arrows at its weak points instead of like diving through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, that's definitely the better way to do it. So my first playthrough and my second time, this is my proper second playthrough. Yeah, I just, oh. No, come back. Thank you.
My mom said that. Come back. Where you going?
It's kind of like naming your character Butt in Pokemon. Butt, come here. But yeah, no, I dove through Colgera, and then when I realized you could just shoot arrows, and it made that like a million times easier, I was absolutely floored. Alright, let's go fight Colgera. Let's go do that. I think that is... Oh, do I not have the light route? Okay, well, we need to get the light route then, so I'll go to this one, and then we'll travel over to where Colgera is. And that'll be just fine. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying themselves this evening. We're having a great time. I'm having a fun stream. I always enjoy streaming and playing Tears of the Kingdom. It's just a fun game. I think we've got about... I'm shooting for about 5 or 6 more episodes, and then we'll go finish the game. So yeah, this has been a story playthrough for me, just kind of going through and re-experiencing the story. I did my best to do the memories in order, although I think I slipped up like once.
My mom said that got left behind.
Yeah.
So true.
Poor my mom. My mom said that. It's rather unfortunate how that works out.
I feel so bad. We spent all that time naming him or her.
Light route.
Well, objectively, we're gonna say it because it's just bones.
Yeah, it's kind of just a dead horse.
Yeah.
I feel like with animals, when you don't know the gender, it's just sort of like, oh yeah, it. It's kind of just what happens. Whee. Well, my mom said that will be forever remembered. Poor horsey.
T-shirts coming soon.
That's the business model. I do actually really want to make coffee mugs.
Oh, I totally thought that light shrine said something totally different at quick glance.
I didn't even see what it was. I at this point just totally glanced by the names.
Yeah, it definitely. I was having
What did you think it said?
Motherfucker.
Shrine. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh god, what's that? What's that?
Oh,
movie?
you're thinking Toodaloo.
Motherfucker. He hopped on the back of the trunk.
Oh god, what were a Hangover? You're thinking a Hangover.
Yes, The Hangover.
I don't remember which one. Those movies were excellent. That's a fun question. What was your best in-theater movie experience? Do you have one?
Yeah, The Hangover.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was, I don't know, movies came out during that time where they could pull off a movie that the premise was
The crude humor comedies.
Everything barely held together.
Yeah.
But if you went with a group of friends, as long as, it was funny, right, throughout, it was a time when they could come out with movies and just, you go with your friends, and it was stupid and hilarious, but it was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a bad movie, but it was a good time. I had a hard time watching The Hangover 2 by myself.
Oh, yeah, sure.
When I got together with a bunch of my friends and we put it on, it was just funnier.
Yeah.
It's just one of those movies. But yeah, that was...
Yeah, I was gonna ask, I was like, what is Bug Hero and how do they make 6 of them?
I know.
Big Hero
Bug
6.
Hero is one of the like most underrated. Yeah, no, Big Hero 6. Absolutely, that was a fantastic movie.
I mean, I was thinking like Shrek's like they're only on their way to 5, and yet this Bug Hero movie got to 6. That's impressive. Anchorman. Oh, you know what? I didn't see that one in theaters, but I could imagine that being an amazing in theater
Black
experience.
Panther, Paul Rudd, all those. I mean, what a cast in Anchorman. So another one of those movies to go see with a bunch of friends.
Yeah, mine was 22 Jump Street. Have you seen it?
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So the scene where Ice Cube learns that Jonah Hill's character is with his daughter. That was the first time I've been like in a theater where just the entire theater just absolutely lost its mind. That movie will forever have a special place in my heart.
An award because I almost peed myself laughing.
Yeah.
Like, it's that good of a moment. Great movie.
It's so good. Like 21 was good. 22 was so much better. Ooh, Inception. That's such a good movie. That's a good movie. This is the first time I'm like looking at the movie that people are suggesting, and I've seen most of them. Normally that doesn't happen. I feel very good right now.
Is the top, when you finished the movie, was the top still spinning or was the top wobbling?
Ooh, it was still spinning when I watched it.
Okay, I saw it. To my view, it wobbled just ever so slightly, and I remember watching some interviews with the director, and it was intentionally left that way, where the top was spinning, and he didn't want to show it falling over, but he didn't want to show it like he wasn't people perceive it different ways.
Yeah.
You know, some people say that it was wobbling and that, you know, it was real, and then other people say no, it was still spinning. He's still in there. It's a good controversy that the director never set straight one way or another, leaving it up to the individual watching it. Yeah.
So I think I gotta go this way. Yeah, well,
I haven't seen the new Deadpool yet. I do want to see that.
Yeah, that is a must-watch. I haven't watched a whole lot of movies lately, so I definitely feel out of it. But yeah, I remember watching Deadpool and absolutely having a great time with that. Oh, that's down, right? So if I go this way, yeah, there we go. I want to go this way. Pretty sure Colgera is this direction. It's this general direction. Why I don't have the light route? Because I fought the one under the depths. I must not have attempted to go after the light route when I was battling it. But yeah, I remember too. I was particularly interested in 22 Jump Street because at the time, there was a guy. If you know Jimmy Tatro, so he was really big on YouTube at the time. And he was one of those YouTubers. I mean, like, as soon as he posted a video, I was on top of it. I really liked his stuff. And so I was following him as he was trying to make his transition to movies. And so when he got that role, that just added to my, like, excitement for that movie, because they got one of my favorite YouTubers to play, like a pretty major role. So that was really cool.
Oh, Jimmy Tatro. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Rooster in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess I have to climb this, like, really big thing to get to Colgera. I'm trying to get around it, but I don't think there is getting around it. Deadpool's a Disney princess, 100%.
On that movie topic that you saw, what was the best movie sequel that you've ever seen?
Best movie sequel. Well,
because the sequels normally
are
no guarantee on being good. They normally never hold a tone to the original.
Do I have to? also trying to understand what I'm potentially doing wrong here. I thought Colgera was like... Is Colgera over here? And I'm over here.
The Dark Knight was for sure one of the best.
Oh, that's why I'm climbing up a hill, because of this. I'd have to go around. And then I want to say... I don't know, Chulit. Are you here? Am I anywhere near on the right track to Colgera? I might do a little Googling real quickly. But yeah, so I feel like 22 Jump Street, I feel like kind of has to be my answer.
Okay.
I'm just Googling this in the background. I can keep talking about this. So I think that kind of has to be my answer because of it was just my favorite in-movie theater experience. I feel like Harry Potter 7 technically qualifies, and that's amazing.
What? Sequel.
It's technically a single. Okay.
Oh yeah. It's like, when you have a great.
Or does that? Or well, if it's part of a series.
So your grandmother.
Does that count?
Oh, sorry. One too many sequels.
Well, that's the thing. Like, is it a sequel or is it just like because it's a part of a series that it doesn't count as it's not technically a sequel? I don't know. That's a good question. That's something I've never thought about.
I'm not smart enough to answer that one. It would all be sequels, right?
I would think.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I have to agree with a lot of the comments in there. Back to the Future 2 was one of my favorite Back to the Futures. Even though a lot of people don't like the third one, I thought the third one was really good.
Mm-hmm.
The Dark Knight,
Dark Knight. Oh yeah.
Christian Bale. There was a time when like DC in that Dark Knight, like they just couldn't go wrong.
Yeah.
Every single one of those films, I think, just did so well. It was so good. I don't know what happened with Superman and every other, film since. Justice League was a debacle. But then, the Snyder, the director who was in it for like, he was in it, then he was out of it, and then he came back and he did the director's cut that was like 3 hours long. That one was much better than the first one. But DC has had a hard time. But
yeah,
there was a time when they were making great films.
Okay,
Zack
so
Snyder. That's right. Thanks,
I do think I'm going the right I have the right idea. It's like right, yeah. So it is. This is right here. Then Colgera is like right here. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do something that I did not want to do. And I'm gonna turn off so that I can see this. So that I can start making some freaking progress towards my mission here. Yeah, I'm
exiting pro mode.
I'm exiting pro gamer mode.
Got it.
Nobody record this. There's no proof that it happened. Okay.
Stepping back a minute. Yep.
Yeah. This isn't. Yeah. Everyone, turn your phones off. That's really funny. Least favorite movie experience. That's
anytime
a tough
I read the book. Anytime I've read the book of any, like Lord of the Rings. Citrus So Rich had said that, the Lord of the Rings, perfect, like it is. I had watched the movies first. I'd watched all the Hobbits, and recently I went out, got the books, and I've been reading through them. And I sat down and tried to watch the movies again, and I was just like, why did I read the books? The movies were so good, but now I see flaws. I see, you see the holes.
Yeah.
But,
hey, thanks for hanging out, Johnny Somali. We'll hopefully see you next week. But yeah, no, I just I haven't had the attention span for a book in a long time. That's been part of my issue.
Yeah. Well, I've been really getting into the Tolkien books. I'm about through all of them, and yeah, I mean I don't know. I was at a point where because of my ADD, I had to watch a movie. I had to be visually stimulated. But lately, maybe since I'm getting old, been able to slow down and watch the movies. Sorry, read the books, and I don't know. I've just been getting more out of it lately.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so I have to take a very roundabout way to get there, but we're gonna get there. And there is a light route right there. So I'm thinking about, yeah, let's just make a quick detour to go get that. And then we'll go get Ogera. We'll go battle the big baddie. Which of the 5 bosses is your least favorite? Let's do some more complaining.
Okay. Well, if we're doing some more complaining, I'm gonna piggyback on Citrus So Rich's worst movie experience was Avatar: The Last Airbender, the first live action remake. I'm guessing that they did.
Oh yeah, I avoided that one like the plague
on so many levels.
That's a franchise that I don't want my perception touched.
Yeah, that was.
It's so good.
It was. I think the first time I can remember having just turned off the movie and not wanting to even give it any more. It was so bad. But they got a new one coming out though. So
yes.
We'll see if they can redeem themselves.
Yeah, I had a pretty mid experience with Avatar, the highest grossing film of all time, Avatar. I wasn't a particular fan of that, and I think I was so like annoyed with the whole ooh, it's 3D, and then I put on the glasses and it's just kind of okay, this looks a little better. This isn't reinventing movies like they pitched 3D movies as. Man, yeah, that one I struggled with. I wouldn't say it's my least favorite, but that's a very commonly this was a great movie, and I just didn't really enjoy that experience.
Yeah, sometimes it's just one little thing that can ruin an entire experience.
Yeah,
I loved Avatar though. I mean, the storyline, the story was so good, and you could see all the influences that the story writers and the directors took from other classic movies and literature. I mean, for me, the only thing I could think about was this is Pocahontas with giant badass blue people with giant bows and arrows and stuff. This is way cooler than Disney's Pocahontas.
Sure.
But yeah, that was it could be just the one thing that ruins it for you.
Yeah.
By the way, what you're driving right now, my #1 favorite vehicle.
Oh yeah.
To get around in.
Yeah.
All the time.
I was having fun just kind of running around, but then I saw the giant cabin and I was like, I'm not doing that. This is a non-optimal design. You can see the one is at a 90-degree angle.
Straight
They're
up and
supposed to be.
down.
Yeah. But it gets the job done. Let me find. But yeah, I saw. I think Rainbow asked about the Zelda movie. I am cautiously optimistic. I feel like we're at a point where it's kind of hard to go wrong with some of these movies. I think they're generally in good hands, and they're gonna make the plot a safe enough choice that it should be a bearable experience. But with it being live action, I'm very nervous that it's just gonna be really cringy and tough to watch.
There's a live action Zelda in the make.
Oh yes, yep. They Nintendo announced a live action Zelda, and I think it's 2026 when they're expecting it to come out. But yeah, that is super on its way. Yep.
You've got a question from Rainbow Love about watching the video to make your poor design fly better.
I did not watch it. Clearly, because I still have a bad hover bike. I need to. Alright, wearing funny hats. Well, thanks for stopping by the stream. And hopefully we'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I see, yeah, Marcus. I don't like to use the hover bike because I was too reliant on it. It's very easy to get reliant on the hover bike, and that does kill a lot of the exploration. And you know what? And that's kind of a good point too, with like in Breath of the Wild, I always felt comfortable just running around, you know? But then in Tears of the Kingdom, I felt like because I have all of these Zonai devices at my disposal, I was more prone to just like, why am I walking there? I can just fly there. And then that eliminated a lot of like the Korok seed exploration, or like, you know, I'd miss some side quests, and yeah, there's just things that you end up naturally missing. There's Colgera. Oopsie. Unbearable heat. Do I have
You gotta put on your heat resistant armor.
Yeah, that's the only one I have.
Just the chest piece will.
Yeah, and we're out of it anyways.
No.
I'm gonna go get that light root, and then I need to heal up before I tackle Colgera. And then I've got some light blessings to turn in, and then I should be able to increase my battery a little bit. I've got a lot of Zonite now, which is really good. Oh, that music slaps so hard. This is I think the Colgera theme is probably my favorite. Just my favorite soundtrack in general.
You're about to start the fight.
Yeah, I'm ignoring it for the moment. I'm just saying no. There we go. Do you like my fabric?
Say what?
Do you like my fabric?
I'm not sitting next to you. I don't know what you're wearing.
Has anyone in your life ever said, "Do you like my fabric?" and they were like referring to their clothes? Has that happened?
Well, I mean, I'll stop pointing at myself for a second and look around.
My paraglider fabric.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
that
obviously,
fabric.
yeah.
You're talking about what you were wearing. I don't know. What are you wearing?
So anyway, no, I'm just kidding. let me
It was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the Twilight Mirror fabric. Yeah, I have I've been collecting amiibos.
Holy crap on a cracker. Look how fast he's eating.
I know. He just goes at dude, he was going after those apples.
He was double fisting. I had no idea.
Bro
I was
was
just,
hungry.
Like, time, and it would take forever. Slightly disturbing.
Yeah.
That was cool.
All right, let's turn off. Let's turn on pro gamer mode. Get some pro gamers here. Let's battle Colgera. Let's go. Let's do this. As I just kind of saunter on over. Yeah. So I think maybe I gotta dive through once, and then when he dives in front of me, then I can hit him the other 2 times. There we go. About to get sucker punched. Boom, baby! Oh, that would have been a good opportunity. But it's okay. He'll fly right in front of me. And then we'll get him right in his tummy. Oh, let's see. Oh, this direction. Oh, wow, he got me good. That didn't work. Let's see. Do I have any explodey? Oh, I could just do, let's see. Do I have any, like a ton of something? No Gleok. Yeah, that should do the trick. That's sharp. That did it. Nice. Oh. Wait a minute. Yeah. Let's finish this. Nice. Those are pro gamer tactics right there. Yeah.
Speed run, baby.
Heck yeah. Yeah, because I do not like these twister things that he does. So this is going to be a way better way of accomplishing this. See if I can get out, like, underneath him. Let's see. Where you at? Show me your tummy. There we go. I don't think I got... Oh, I do have the angle. There we go.
There you go.
No. Oh! Hold on.
Come on, hitbox.
As I am flying through the sky, let me get on some of these apples. I'm gonna get some of them tomatoes. Hylian tomatoes. That should be good enough right now.
I just love it.
I know. He's just busting apples over here.
He's what?
Just busting apples.
Got it.
Yeah. There we go. And let's use these. Maybe that'll be a little better. Whoop. Nice. That one's too high up there. Oh. He gave me too clean of a look. You're done. You're Dunzel Washington. Take you to the Tollstone Creamery. Let's go. Alright, one more. We got this. Colgera's not gonna know what hit him. Oop, nope. No, I'm definitely not close enough. Oop. Oh, that would do it. Oh, cool. I was on Colgera there for a minute. That was pretty neat.
You were on him?
Yeah. I, like, stood on him for a minute. Very coordinated. Okay. I'll dive through him for the ceremonious finale. Whoop. Oh, I almost got hit too. Nice. We did it. Let's go. That was perfect.
I had no idea about the diving through thing when I did it. Oh.
What happened to my game? I don't really know how to explain what just happened.
Is this like the...
There we go. We're back.
We'll be right back.
I must have gotten too excited. Alright, so what do I want to put it on? Yeah, I just attach it to my... Oh, no, because I want the look of it. I will, actually, yeah. Pristine sword and shield. Bang! Nice. Ha 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 ha. Cool. Alright. Ooh, try. Yep, we had a G-off attack. That's exactly what that was. That was a G-off attack. Nice. Oh wow, I can really upgrade my my battery. Nice. Alright, so let's head up to Lookout Landing. And we've got a little bit of housekeeping to do. We got the huge crystal. Man. Yeah, because I got all the bosses down here. Which boss was your favorite besides Colgera?
I hated every boss.
I love the pause right before it. Just like, do I say this? Yeah. I hated.
I hate every boss in every game
I just
ever made. I love playing the game, but like the boss levels,
Yeah.
I hate those the most.
Yeah.
Bosses
Yeah,
are
Muktarak's
always
the
better
correct
than me.
answer.
I don't like them.
Oh, well, yeah, Muktarak is the correct answer to which one was the least favorite.
Oh, Goma. And I remember in Ocarina of Time, that first boss in the Deku Tree, the Great Deku Tree.
Mm-hmm.
I had nightmares about
Oh,
that boss when
yeah.
I was younger.
Well, and
That was horrible.
the dungeon itself was pretty wicked. Very cursed.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, kids playing this.
I know. And I think it was the I don't know if it was the in the N64 version or like the original first run, or if they ended up pulling it out of it, or this was like before it got produced. But I thought I remember that there was like they had like shackles and everything, and they made it look more like a prison down in the Shadow Temple.
I don't recall.
But yeah.
My favorite level of any Zelda game to this day, though, is
Tree branch.
the oh man, I'm losing the thought. It was on the tip of my tongue and now it's gone. Come on.
Well,
The Gerudo Town. Gerudo Town.
oh, Gerudo Valley.
Yeah.
Or you're talking about Ocarina, right?
Ocarina.
Yeah.
In Ocarina. The music, when you walk into that zone, like the vibe changed. And it was just this cool, different
Let me see.
area with you know the little. I mean, I think it was the audio. You know, sometimes you go into a zone or you play a game for the first time, and the audio can be really good and just suck you right into that environment, and it just pairs up really well. And other times it's like those doing audio production were just completely disconnected and had no idea what the developers or storytellers were doing when they were putting these things together, because they just don't line up very, very well. But yeah, that'll always stick with me.
Yeah. Justice for Muktarak. Chungus liked Muktarak. Let's see. I'm pretty happy with my stamina. Let's just get some more hearts. I mean, not that I need them because I'm a pro gamer, but let's just go ahead and have them just in case. And yeah, Ganondorf versus Gamadon. I also have no idea who Gamadon is, but from Ninjago, is that I'm assuming that's a I don't know what Ninjago is. I'm just completely lost.
Lego Ninjago, dude.
You played Lego Ninjago? You've played every Lego game. I'm convinced of that.
My number one vice. Speaking of great Lego games, I picked up the Hobbit, Lego Hobbit on 3D for the 3DS. Blew my mind. Like most Lego games, pretty two-dimensional.
Sure.
No pun intended, right? Like,
yeah.
It's the Lego version of that story, that movie, that universe. The 3DS Hobbit game, the 3DS Lego Hobbit game, uses, like, they didn't hire any voice actors. They use all the actual in-game music, in-game audio, in-game lines that were spoken. Like, it is the actors that played those characters speaking those lines, and the music is the same exact score.
Right.
So I'm going through playing it, like getting sucked in to that game. Talk about a great game.
Yeah.
Great Lego game.
I have I still have the Lego Harry Potter on my Switch that I really want to play. I've played a little bit of it and it's very good. It's just getting around to like actually, you know, doing it. I see a light route over here, so that's what we're doing. I wasn't gonna fight the Lionels, but like maybe if I get talked into it, we can go do the Coliseum. But only if I'm talked into it.
Brian, you should. I mean, sorry. You should totally
there
do
it.
It
is. It finally
happened. It is. It happened. Hey, you know what?
It
I
just
made
took
it in
25
minutes.
Yeah.
I made an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, I did it. It happened.
All right, I guess I'll go do it.
Well, that's what you get for bringing your brother on.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just appreciate it wasn't like you were just calling me names the whole time. That was
Oh, I just been making stuff up. Yeah. I really like CNAT.
Yeah.
That's cool. Maybe CNAT. So urban, edgy.
What is CNAT?
Poet. I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Chat starts with a C and Asian starts with an N.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
CNAT.
When I go and make
Yes,
games.
we are brothers.
Yep. Oh, yep, Jbug, yes. Yep. When I go and make games or start save files in Zelda games that I record that I have to enter a name for, because you have to do that in the former Zeldas. I would always because of the length, I'm always chatnat. So you're actually very close to what I name myself in Zelda games.
Anytime I name myself anything in an MMO when I'm online, nobody ever calls anybody by what their name is.
Yeah.
So it's always my goal when I come up with a name, oh, this character's name is going to be 3 letters long. Because nobody ever calls you that anyways. Everybody's lazy, and I'm a huge, I'm always at fault of doing that myself. Someone says this long name, I'm like, nah, I'm not.
I'm not doing that, yeah.
Wiggly, diggly, tiddly, biddly, I'm going to call you SSBD or whatever, I'm just going to shorten it. No one's going to say the whole thing.
It's a long name, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of our regular viewers, his name is Archulet, and to shorten it, I just call him Chulet. It's much more simple and concise.
I would just go Chew.
I saw that at the top of the chat, but I go the full Chulet. Chewie. I wonder if he's seen Star Wars. I imagine he has. He could be Chewie from now on. I'm sure he would love that. I don't know how that hadn't come up yet. How it took us 25 parts to come up with Chewie.
To Star Wars? Or to Chewie?
To connect that to Chewie, yeah. Oh, okay, then yeah, perfect, yeah. Be Chewie from now on. And I get to decide that, right? But that's the thing about nicknames, is you don't get to come up with your own nicknames.
You say that, but I grew up with this kid called Ace, and we didn't name him Ace.
He's just like, I'm Ace now.
I can't even exaggerate it. That's literally how it went down. He even wore a belt buckle that had the Ace of Spades on it, and he would introduce himself as Ace. His name was definitely not Ace. So, some people. Although he did get discharged from service due to mental instability, which look in hindsight, it all kind of lines up. Yeah, he didn't really have all of his eggs in a basket.
Yeah. So Ace, he's just like, yeah, I'm Ace. I feel like that had to come from a movie or something. Oh, there's light root. I was like, I should see a light root by now. People called you Rainbow in high school. That's a cool nickname. Nickname is Jbug, and I did not give it. Yeah, I mean, you don't nickname yourself. It's just it's not a thing. Ace would be a cool nickname if somebody gave it to you, for sure.
That's what we all thought.
I assumed that's what happened.
He was apparently just done waiting for someone to figure it out.
Yeah. So I played baseball in high school. So you never refer to anybody by your first name. You always use last name. So
always.
I never had a true nickname, but it was always just an amalgamation of our last name.
Yep. Should I do another whoopsie and start calling everything out?
There we go. You just mind telling everybody my address? That'd be great.
I need to make it a home run.
Yeah. Okay, this will be the first and the last time. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So, speaking of which, you and I were actually thinking about a project. I don't know if you wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, we could talk about it.
Yeah.
Because it is going to be a project.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a project.
On more than one front. On one front, I've always wanted to... What's the way to say it? I've always wanted to
be an influencer.
Go through... No. Hey guys, have you heard about this great new product from there? You're totally a sponsor of this video.
Yeah.
And you should check them out at the link below. No.
I don't care what their company stands for. I'm going to show them.
They send me free stuff, and I get tapped with.
Yeah.
No.
I am guilty of that.
No,
anyways.
I've always thought it'd be interesting. You know, you and I have played games over the years, and when we get on to certain things, we always have such a great time.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
this has been a blast. Absolutely.
Yeah, I enjoy discussing the games that we're playing and having the conversations but the way that I like to go about playing a lot of games isn't, you know, the general run-of-the-mill, like here's the highway, here's the on-ramp, you know, down we go, off-ramp for boss, you know, kind of like wanted to do something a little different. So yeah, you know, it would be interesting on that front, I think, for us to sit down and maybe take a couple games that aren't really either mainstream or, you know, go through mainstream games, but not in a play style that's typical for that particular game. So yeah, that would be a lot of fun. The other front is I'm getting old and tired, and I realize that like it's 10:30 where we are on the East Coast, and I'm old. So I gotta figure out the whole timing thing and what my body is. I have not sent the project just yet because I don't know all of the details or what I'm exactly gonna call it, but yeah, more to come.
Yep. So the project is we're gonna run a joint YouTube channel. It's in a vein of a Let's Play. We're not going to be doing full games, but you know, we'll come up with a challenge, or we'll come up with an activity, or something fun to do, where we can just sit down and play the game together, and we'll make it a lot of fun. So you'll see, you know, when that gets launched, obviously everyone will know about it. I'll ask everyone to go check it out. Hopefully, it's also your cup of tea, and it'll be a ton of fun. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good time.
Yeah.
I like taking games that and giving them quests that they don't have built into the game.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yep. Yeah, we I do expect Minecraft to come into it at some point. We both do very much like Minecraft. So that'll probably sneak its way in there. Nope. Should have dodged to the side. Well, the first one went alright, I'd like to think. Trying not to get cheesy with it. I don't think I need to yet. But that might start coming up soon. I also did not make any meals in preparation of this. So that was also a failure on my part.
You got this. Yeah, you know, some of the games, you know, we were talking about were, of course, like you said, Minecraft. You know, games that come to mind are mainstream ones. I mean,
that was not pro.
I don't know that I'd want to do any of the like Grand Theft Auto stuff.
Yeah,
that's been done.
That's not the vibe we're going for.
In so many different ways. There's nothing new that could possibly be done there. Now I'm just been done that particular game, but there's lots of titles out there that I think would be good that give you the freedom. There's games like Minecraft, alternatives like Creativerse and others in that genre that give you a nice sprawling open world with some interesting game mechanics, and maybe not any direct questing would be fun. And then other ones where they have a set of quests like Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, but putting together quests or missions that are not lore part of the game.
Right.
Unique objectives that we build ourselves.
Monkey Ball's a great option. Welcome to the stream, Zetabomb. Yeah, I think Monkey Ball is peak gaming, right?
I haven't played Monkey Ball.
You've never played Monkey Ball? What?
I think my daughter has it. So.
Monkey Ball's great. Let's see. What am I gonna slam into his face? Let's go. Yeah, let's go back to these. That was working. Uh-oh. Come on, headshot. Where is it? Headshot. No, that's unfortunate. This isn't gonna go well. Nice. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go, 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 go. Oh god, that was close. Whew. And I have to save my bombs for what's next. Because they start getting armor. And I do not have health, and I don't have the gloom recovery meals. Alright. Let's see. Well, I don't think shock fruit works on... I got dazzle fruit. Will dazzle fruit work? Oh, okay. That was just unfortunate. Okay.
You got this.
The timing on that could not have been better.
Pro gaming moment, man. Come on. You got this.
Pro gamer.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Literally the second you said you got this, I... Oh boy. Alright, I need to recover some hearts. That's the frustrating thing about the Zonai pots, is they're single use. So I'll make 6 meals. Nice. This one didn't get the memo. Are you serious? Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna have to come back to this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did forget about that.
You can't cook in combat. You know, I never actually used those Zonai cooking pots for anything other than gloves when I played the game.
Yeah, well, I don't generally use them. Just because it's like, again, the single-use nature of it, it's just like, why bother? Yeah, alright, this isn't gonna work. I have to come back with meals. That's not gonna work. I do have a new date with the Lionel. Alright. So let me actually leave this time instead of attempting to combat, because then after this we still have... I got 2 of them, right? Yeah, I think I got 2 of them. Because then the next 2 have armor, which is okay, but I'm not beating 3 Lionels on 3 hearts. Ooh, okay, that was close.
They're always so angry.
I know. Alright, am I safe over here? Nope, I'm not safe over here. Okay, I have to just straight up, like, teleport away. That's not gonna work. Alright, date with Lionel. Book it. I don't know that's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen tonight, but I have a date with Lionel. Oh yeah, I just gotta, like... I just have to flee. There's another light route that I can get to relatively easily. Let's see. There's a bunch over there. Oh, there's one right there. So we'll go here. That's we'll go. But we just can't be here. That's what I've learned. We just can't be here. You're safe in the music. I'm just gonna flee. I'm going to flee in terror. That's what's gonna happen right now. I'm going to I'm sure Rainbow wouldn't mind. Yeah, I'm sure Rainbow wouldn't mind at all whatsoever. There'd be zero concerns. I couldn't see why that'd be an issue.
Well, this might be my calling time to head out. Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, this was fun. Thanks for joining.
Great hanging out. Absolutely. Just want to say one last parting word of advice.
Okay.
My mom said that.
Oh, I miss my mom said that.
I know.
And now I'm all sad. Alrighty, well, the stream will continue, but yeah, thanks for joining. This was great.
Yeah, thanks for having me. See you later.
Take care. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just continue exploring a little bit, and then yeah, I'll heal up once we leave. Do I still have 3 hearts? Yeah, so I just have to be mindful of that. Would Mrs. or Miss H Chat Nation mind? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that Mrs. H Chat Nation would mind. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a shot in the dark there. It's actually really funny. That reminds me. I had a, you know what's funny? We were talking about earlier that I didn't have a nickname. There is a friend group where I have a nickname. We don't use it anymore. It was from college. But I had a rather unfortunate nickname, and that is a story for another time. But it was just funny because I remember my at the time girlfriend was Mrs. the nickname, and it was always funny. Light route. This is exactly what I was looking for, actually. Yeah, I need to go back up and, I think I need to go back and read that. No, I did not see how you got your name, J-Bug. Let's scroll up. Mine comes from when I was in middle school partaking in the devil's lettuce, and I got super paranoid. My friends called me Jay before that, and they said Jay quit bugging, and then J-Bug was born. See, there's always a fun story attached to it. There's always a fun story attached to nicknames. That's what makes them wonderful. They're personal and unique in ours. That's all that matters. Alright. So we got that light route. And then I saw another one, but I'm in like a big ditch now, aren't I? But I can ascend. So that's good. Well, well now we need to start paying a little more attention to the stream, because the last time I got left by myself, I sold everyone shrooms. So I think this is the point in the stream where we just start going off the rails. That may or may not happen. But there's nobody down here to give shrooms to, so I think I'm safe, but who knows what goes. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's the rock guys coming out. Yeah, I've never battled those where I haven't just like picked them up and chucked them. Let's see. Ooh, a tower. That's cool. What's that tower? Oh, I know what that tower is. We've talked about that. It's where you go up and you can see the Ganondorf geoglyph. Making that people of Hyrule trip. That's what I'm here for. That needs to be cut up for a short, for sure. Cheese shrooms. Oh man, they gotta taste good. You can't just be plain old shrooms. Although we were giving people plain old shrooms. Legend of Zelda. Hyrule's Shroom Dealer. That's the next installment. Oh! Speaking of next installments, we are less than 1 month away from Echoes of Wisdom. That's so exciting. I am so pumped for that game. I'm so excited. I have more shorts that I am planning for Echoes of Wisdom. But I will say too, and it's very unfortunate. The Zelda community feels extremely split on Echoes of Wisdom, and I've definitely noticed that like the shorts that I have put out on Echoes of Wisdom do not do as well as my other ones. So it is unfortunate, but I do think I'm at a point too where like Zelda content in general right now feels like there's just less people on YouTube looking for it. So, you know, that stuff's not really gonna stop me from making these shorts. I think I've got like it's gonna end up being 2 or 3 parts, but I did go through and I picked out all of the observations that are similar between the Wild games and Echoes of Wisdom, so that'll be coming out. I still have to. That's like the script is written, but that's it. So that means we're still a little ways away from getting the actual short. But sometimes I can bang it out in a night. Sometimes it takes me a couple days to put a short together just with my schedule. But once I record it, it don't normally take too long with a short. That's why I make shorts, actually. I actually started as a just primarily focused on shorts just because they were easier to get out. It only took like an hour or two to make, depending on how involved the short was, like editing and the type of message that I was trying to communicate. So yeah, that's why I do shorts. They're just easier, especially for somebody who's like not like a professional videographer. I guess it was more approachable, which definitely helped. How dare this game take from Tears of the Kingdom, even though, yeah, right. It's like, well, people really like this, so let's keep doing it. Yes, I do need a death montage, and we just got some great material. We 100% got some great material in this stream. I still cannot believe that. You got this. Right through the head. Very unfortunate. Just getting walloped like that. Alright, well that was pretty cool. Oh, there's one right there. And oh, this one's in like a pit. So I'd have to climb up to get that one. So yeah, I'll just make it a little quicker by going here. Which I don't think it is an issue. I like the open-ended. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, these games are great. You know, we still don't know, I believe, if Echoes of Wisdom is going to be like a top-down Breath of the Wild, essentially, I'll call it, right? Like, I don't think we know whether or not that it's going to be this kind of, like, you could do the dungeons in any order, and you could go straight to the Ganon fight if you really wanted to. I don't think we know that. I think it's very likely, but we don't know that. I mean, it could take on the linear nature of the game, but it just push, you know, you travel the map in the way that they want you to travel the map, but there's still side quests and everything, and outfits and everything, and from that aspect, it's treated like the Wild games. So, yeah, there's still a lot to learn. I suspect we will get one more trailer because they like to do 3 trailers before a game release. So sometime in this one, I suspect would be just on a random Tuesday, Nintendo's just gonna drop a release, just like that Traversing Hyrule trailer. They're gonna do that. So that's my expectation. I think that we'll just get one more trailer, and then September 26th will be here, and we'll all be happy little Zelda fans, getting the game that we want to play super duper bad. And we'll have a new Zelda. And again, that's the coolest thing. It's just like we have new Zelda. Like, this game is given the love, the treatment. It's got the Zelda moniker. You know that Nintendo's taken good care of it, and it's just going to be a phenomenal game, and I'm super excited for it. And for anyone who isn't, I mean, you're interested in the games that you're interested in, and I respect that. But also, like, it is a super bummer when, like, people are out on YouTube being excited about Echoes of Wisdom, and then just seeing comments of like, oh, it's gonna be trash, just make another Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, make another linear game, this is stupid, I'm not playing it. It's just kind of like why? Like, I know you don't want to play it, but why are you inserting that negativity onto somebody who's clearly very excited? Yeah, I've just never understood that mindset. Yeah, I think with the way that the game would be set up, I don't know if it'd be super realistic to go right to Ganon, but they might set it up that way. Cause like the one thing that I noticed is like in all the trailers, so when you meet Tri has 3 triangles attached to it, and then throughout the rest of the gameplay footage we see 4. So that seems to imply that we will collect more of those triangles, especially considering the fact that the number of triangles controls the number of echoes. So it would make sense that they would give us more of those triangles, and that more greatly allows us to navigate Hyrule. That makes sense. But right, like, is it going to be in a linear order? Can we go, like, it's probably going to be a challenge to do, like, oh, go defeat Ganon on 4 triangles. So, I could see it. Actually, yeah, 2D shrines, I'd actually be okay if they didn't do 2D shrines. I think it would be fun, but I do really hope that this doesn't turn into 2D Breath of the Wild. That's not the game I want. Oop, hello. Was not paying attention to my battery. Was not paying attention. Okay. So it is over here. I'm assuming it's not on like an island or anything, right? Yeah. So that is... Oh, okay. It should be in a pit, because it looks like that one's on a hill. Hey, welcome back, Julep. Or I don't know if you've been lurking the whole time, but glad to see you in the chat again. I have to feel like I just said something that you were just like, oh, I got it, yes. Yeah, we tend to think along the same lines. Alright, so I am going the perfect right direction. I just have to keep going this way, and I'll eventually land on the light route. It's going to be at the top of this hill here. Ah, yeah, Geoff. I do not like that he's starting to impact you guys, the viewers. I don't like that at all. I'll have to have a word with Geoff. Or, well, I'll have to have Matt have a word with Geoff. Geoff's everywhere tonight. I don't like this. Frickin' Geoff. I'm wondering if there's like a bunch of Geoffs. Oh, there's a light route. Like, maybe it's not just one. Maybe there's a whole army of Geoffs. That's what I'm starting to think. Yeah, I'm glad you got rid of Geoff. Little gremlin. Nobody wanted you. Another light root. We're getting a ton of light roots this stream, and I got a bunch of zonite. This is all great. I do think I should go heal up, so I'm not afraid to battle some of the camps, and then we'll come back. So let's go heal up, because I really want a bunch of zonite on hand for the Ganondorf fight, because I'd like to insert some zonite battle machines. I want to get creative and make one of those for the Ganondorf fight. That'd be great. H-chat, what's your favorite Zelda? So my favorite Zelda, I have two favorites. I unashamedly refer to them as my 1A and 1B favorites. But that's Tears of the Kingdom and Skyward Sword. Those are my favorites. Skyward Sword has a special place in my heart. The story is beyond incredible. There's just so many things to like about it, I think. Motion controls have never been an issue for me. In fact, we'll play Skyward Sword next. That's the plan. We'll play Skyward Sword next, and I'm hoping that really, yeah, you'll see my love for the game come through. And I'll play it in motion controls too. I'm using the pro controller obviously now. If I want to be a shiller, I'll say I'm using my Nixie Warrior. The Wizard, oh man, I want the Nixie Wizard really badly, but I've got the Warrior. It's a very cool controller. I do genuinely like it very much. But no, that one I'll use. I've got my Skyward Sword Joy-Cons, and that's going to be a ton of fun. Very much looking forward to picking up Skyward Sword. Alright, let's go make some food. Yeah, let's see. Let me make sure I just didn't miss any of the chat. Oh, Geoff's been bugging Ballet Go. Yeah. Yeah, there's got to be an army of Geoffs. I think that's what's going on. It's not just one. There's a whole army of them, and they're starting to become a real pain in the side. Also, we haven't really had a chance to talk about it. So part 23 of the stream fell apart because of Geoff, and was messing up my internet connection. And then part 24, obviously I had to leave early because the fam was getting real sick and things were just falling apart here. But my connection's been really good. So I got myself an Ethernet cable. I got myself some defenses against Geoff. And I have been, we've been rocking tonight. This is great. Which princess is my favorite version of Zelda? If you were to ask me which Zelda was my favorite Zelda, it would definitely be Skyward Sword Zelda. This is the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom Zelda probably is number 2 for me. But she's like an actual princess, so that would make her number 1 on the list, because Zelda and Skyward Sword wasn't a princess. So it's just that, yeah, these last few games that they've really brought her to life. I will say, I did play the intro to Spirit Tracks, and that Zelda is very funny. You start the game, you're in your like engineer outfit, but then when you get your green tunic, that's you putting on like the royal guard outfit, so you can sneak her out of the castle. And she just hands you the clothes, and she's like, all right, go ahead and get changed. And then she stares at you for a few minutes, and then she's like, oh, I guess I should turn away, shouldn't I? It's like, I mean, if you don't mind. No, the Spirit Tracks Zelda is phenomenal. I do very much like that one. I mean, obviously, Ocarina of Time Zelda is very cool. I very much like her. Trying to think, what other Zeldas? Actually, I should probably focus on. Let's Let's make some of that. And let's see. Oh, I ate all my apples. That's right. And I ate all my herbs. Stamp bulb. Increases. Oh, I got a bunch of meat. That'll work. There we go. Got a best meal bracket going on, so we're gonna make a bunch of meals. That's what we're doing. Sunny steamed meat. Ooh. And that gave me gloom resistance, right? Yeah, how much? Ooh, 3. So let's do one of those. Let's put 2 of them on there and see what that does. Yeah, so Wind Waker, yeah, so I've only gotten through Dragon Roost Island, and that is a game that I am very much looking forward to getting through. Started that one. I'm having a ton of fun with that. I got the HD version. It's phenomenal. I really like that one. So I'm excited to get through that. If I remember correctly, Twilight Princess Zelda lacks a lot of character. I might be super wrong about that. And if I am, I sincerely apologize. I just don't recall Zelda having a whole lot of character. Let's see what happens if we add some honey to this meal. Let's do that. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada doo doo doo. What have I glazed? Ah, okay, so that's just glazed meat and it totally overdoes that. Okay. Do I have the ingredients? No, I only bought the one cheese. Darn, I don't. Oh, and I ate the tomatoes. So let's do an egg. Let's see, some meat, some butter, salt. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good. What are we gonna add to this? So I've got meat. I've got an egg. Oh, and oil. So a tree nut. What should we add to this one? Ooh, a spicy pepper. Ooh, that's gonna be yummy. My chats won't go with the flow of the other chats. That's okay, Chulit. Hey, Gamer Renee. I don't know if you were have been here the whole time, but welcome back. Zelda history. Zant did get shafted, but yeah, the Twilight Princess. God, I want to play that so bad. It's so tough to get my hands on. That's the one problem. Let's try meat, wheat, and nut. Meat, wheat, nut. Let's see what that makes. A meat skewer. That's not what I was looking forward to. Alright, well. Back to the depths. Yeah, I don't really want to do the emulation. I'll be perfectly honest. I like to play Zelda games on their original hardware. I'm very much like a... I don't want to say purist, because that makes me sound super snooty. And maybe I am super snooty, and I guess I can live with that. But, oh, there's a... Okay, I want a map there. But I want to teleport there. Why want to let... Okay. That's kind of bugging me. Because I'm pretty confident that there is armor right there. There we go. We got it. I just like to play on the original hardware. I think it's like, you know, if I'm playing a DS game, I want to be playing it on the DS and so on and so forth. So, that's for me. I still own all the games on the original hardware. Yeah, that's awesome. See, and that's the thing though, is like, I was a casual Zelda fan until I played Skyward Sword in 2017. So I missed out on a ton of games, and I'm super upset about that. Corvish Canyon. I'm really hoping this is a armor set. Open it from the back. Yes, trousers of the hero. Let's go. Yeah, I don't want to spend $100, so I'm waiting for a good deal. just disappears like, hey, okay, put on my pants. Okay. I just put on boots. That's what happened. I didn't put on pants. I just put on boots. Oh yeah. Now I'm looking snazzy. Look at those legs. Whee! Look at that. Oh, yeah. Now we're rocking. Oh, man. Link looks good. Oh, yeah, the hero looks good. Yeah, this is the trousers of the hero. The fanciest trousers in the land. There we go. Let's get some more Zonite. Up in here. There we go. Nice, large Zonite. Okay. Oop, 2 more. Nice. Let's go get them. I do have a Wii U. Probably not gonna hack it, but I recently bought a Wii U. Found it for 60 bucks. Found someone selling it for 60 bucks. I thought that was quite the deal. So, naturally, I pounced on that. Now I have a Wii U. What's my favorite armor? Ooh. So here's the thing. It's Fierce Deity. I really like the Fierce Deity. However, I've never actually found all of the pieces to the Zonite set. And I think the Zonite set looks super good. I really like that. So, yeah, like when we were doing the best armor bracket. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. When we were doing the best armor bracket, yeah, I seeded it. And speaking of brackets, just real quickly, I'll plug myself. So members have access to among the other perks. I'm attempting a monthly video for members, and I'm not like gonna write that in the I'm not gonna write that in the description of like what you get as perks for being a member of the channel, just because like I don't want to force myself into a video a month, and then like if I don't have something to talk about for the members, I don't want to feel obligated to like force something out and it'd be not interesting, and then like obviously like I'll come across as it being not interesting, and that's not good for all members, all parties involved. So members are gonna get a you know, a monthly. I'll do a monthly video is kind of what I'll shoot for when I have something interesting to share. It'll mostly be like behind the scenes channel stuff. So if you're interested how you know, just anything YouTube, anything Zelda, you know, how I go around and get footage, or maybe some things that I look at as a YouTuber, not necessarily just like a person who likes Zelda. That's kind of be what's behind that. All that to get to your question, or to continue to elaborate. So obviously I do the daily polls, which are a part of a larger bracket that I'm typically running over on my community tab. The members have access right now. I just released it today to the how I make the bracket. So I do kind of a deep dive on what my process is for setting brackets up. So that's live. You know, the reception that I got from it today seemed like it was a well-received video, so I appreciated the comments for those of you who got to watch that. But in that video, I talk about, you know, like I seeded the entrance, which means I kind of like put my touch on what I thought the you know, were the best and what the worst were. Yeah, Fierce Deity and Zonite were definitely in the were both one seeded, which means I thought they were like the best. Woohoo! Oh, nice. I think I meant to flurry rush and I just kind of parried anyways. That was sick. Nice. But goblins can get super easy to fight. Because, like, once you get them, I guess, like, off balance, they don't do anything. That can be super easy, so... There we go. Nice. Tulin's so clutch. Toolin's great. Alright. There we go. Did I get a chest for that? Because that was 3 silver bokoblins. Oopsie. I guess I'll have... Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, I wish I had, like, a rock something. But this works, too. Oh, J-Bug's phone died. That happens to me all the time. I gotta be real. My phone is never charged. It's very unfortunate. I think I can use a wooden box to pop these things open. Yeah, that worked. My wooden box sword. Perfect. Oop, I gotta be careful. Oh boy. You know, I've never used one of those. I didn't know it was a timed bomb. Nice. And the zonite's all gone. Alright, and that's a frost talus. You know what? I need to get Xant's, helmet, and then I could fight those things no problem. I have 18%. Oop, there we go. And a little bit of a G-off entrance on my end. I don't know if that came through. But yeah, so, yeah, speaking of those member videos, if there's anything that you guys are, any other things you guys are curious about YouTube channels in general, I'm always open to ideas for what you all are interested in, so they're your videos and I'd like to cater them to you, so whether it's just you send me a DM, you want to tell me here, you want to tell me in Discord, where comment on a random video, however you want to share that. I'll always take ideas for what I can peel back the curtain on. Alright, we are almost there. Gonna get another light. Yeah. There it is. We found it. You know, I might be able to do those Lionels so I can go find some more hardy truffles. I think those truffles are sold in Gerudo Town, or Karakara Bazaar, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say that's true, but I don't know. That'd be nice, just to be able to buy them. Cause I think I remember you could buy hardy durians in Breath of the Wild, and that just made it too easy. Yeah, I like taking ideas from you guys. One, they're generally good ideas. But two, so I've talked about the origins of why the channel is called HChatNation. Oh, well, why it's just called #ChatNation. So kind of keeping up with that idea, I've always felt that this would, you know, could be a more community-driven place. So I'd like to think that I'm not so egocentric that just is like, oh, my ideas are the only ideas that are going to work. Because I've had plenty of ideas, YouTube-wise, that have not worked. So it's always best to gather ideas from you. It always tends to work out. Alright, so we're going to run towards the depths under the desert. Sounds like fun. Alright, let's get some fun going here. Do they have a sled? No, they got rockets. That's cool. Oh, God, I just need to get this thing airborne. Which I think, actually, if I can do this, I think that'll work, right? Yeah, because then it'll just blow me sky high. And there's going to be no issues with this design. None that I can foresee anyways. How many shrines are in this game total? 152. Next time I hit a loading screen, I can see how far we are. I think we've only done like 60, so that sounds right. I don't think we've done a crazy number. Ah, I got hit with a Michael Scott. They really should give me a steering stick. I don't know why they don't give me a steering stick. This is gonna go well, right? Like, this is gonna work exactly how I expect it to work. This, the bomb is just gonna shoot me upwards with the bomb, with this thing, and it's gonna go great. That's what I think is gonna happen. Or is that bomb gonna just like totally mess up what I'm trying to do here? I don't know. Oh, whoopsie. Let's see. There we go. All right. This is gonna be great. Oh! Hey, I stayed on. Look at that. Link hung on for dear life. Nice. Alright, so the bomb thing didn't work. But I still have the rocket, which is interesting. So maybe... let me just do this. Maybe I could have learned the first time that the tree was in my way. That's unfortunate. It'd be great. Explodes. So what we do here at Pro Gamer Chat Nation. That's what we do. Alright, let's see. So that tree is definitely in my way. But that looks like a path. So let's angle it. Let's angle it this way. And then let's go ahead and grab one of these. One of these. There we go. Okay, I'll pull back on that. Up. Oh, so close. Woo. Well, it got me over the hill, so mission accomplished. We got some baddies over here. Oh, I was out of a, not that one. Yeah, Liza bow. Nice. We got some baddies to take down over here. Oopsie. Oh, hello. Oh boy. I'm still using not the right weapon. There we go. Get away. Get. Woo. Boom. Shocked ya. Pro use of the choo-choo. Oh, I could have avoided that. Oh wait, this is a rock club. Where's my, there we go. Woo! That didn't work. I gotta eat up. That's what I gotta do. Got some meals here. Don't worry about the gloom resistance. There we go. Oop. There we go. Oh no. Defeated. Oh, speaking of, oh no, new short tomorrow. At request of Chulit, I cut up the moment when we lost the Korok to the river. So I am extremely excited to share that with you tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow at noon Eastern. All my shorts go out at noon, but that's coming out. I am very excited to share that with you all. You can thank Chulit for that. Alright. Lots of Zonite. This is going great. I've never had this much Zonite ever. Why did that get set on fire? Oh, because of the little tiki things here. And we got arrows. Nice. Alright. Where is it going? South? This direction. Oh yeah, it's dark and creepy that way. That's the way we're going. That's what we're doing. Yeah, speaking of listening to the community, Chulet was like, "Hey, you should make this short." It's like, okay. Say no more. That's all it took. Alright, let's go. It's all... Ooh, yeah, it's just dark and creepy over here. That's why we like the depths, right? It would be cool to hit the opposite end. There's the, like, bloopy land. What the heck is that? Oh, okay, enemy camp. Let's see if I can't skip over that part. I saw a light route, I thought. Maybe not. Well, there's some pose down there. I have a good amount of pose. I'm happy with the amount of pose that I have. Oh, hello. There's a mine here? Let's see. Alright, Chungus, well, thanks for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun having you here. I hope you will be back. I think everyone appreciated you hanging out here, so we will see you next time. There we go, a Knight's Claymore. Nice, that's a good weapon. Is it over there? I see a big deposit there. That might be... Oh, you know what? It's probably down this way. And there might be more armor down there, so that'll be worth going to. I appreciate that, Chungus. Yes, we have a great group here. The drowning Korok emoji. That's a good idea. I do love torturing the Koroks. It is a national pastime, just like baseball here in America. Baseball and drowning and torturing Koroks in the best ways possible, of course. All right, well, that's plenty. Let's go down here. I think that. Oh, there it is. So let's just climb up here. Nice. Armor, 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 armor. Stone charge. Nice. Armor, armor, armor. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tunic of the Wind. Let's go, baby. Still don't have pants. Wow. Ooh, look at me standing. No. I just... I'm sorry. This is just really making me laugh. Like, Hyrule is completely under attack. Monsters everywhere. Nobody can do anything. Zelda is floating around the sky. It's just waiting for Link to defeat Ganondorf. But here's Link. Many, many meters below Hyrule. Just pretending to be a Lizalfos in one of these little things for no reason. He's just standing here, being all Lizalfos, like nothing is around him. And he's just like, he's doing his best ray gun impersonation down here for no reason. Link, the savior of Hyrule. They gave us too much freedom. Yes. Oh, Link loves to cosplay. That's like a big thing of Link's. Thing of Link's. That sounds fun. Whoop. Especially when he had to sneak into Gerudo town in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, he's a big cosplayer. All right, well, you know what? We're at 2.5 hours here. I think this is gonna be a good time to call this stream. This depth exploration was great. We defeated a Colgera. We did not defeat 5 Lionels, but we did some exploring, and overall, I just thought we had a really good time. So yeah, appreciated Jay coming on and joining us for the stream. Thought he was a welcome addition, and I'm sure that he will be back. But next time, we will be in the skies. So this time, for this episode, we've been down in the depths. Next week, we will be in the skies of Hyrule, exploring everything that the skies has to offer. So if you're looking forward to that, I hope you will join us next week for the stream, Tuesday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific time. If you haven't liked the stream, you wouldn't mind doing so. Would really appreciate that. Let YouTube know you had a good time this evening. And we will see you next time. Yes, we met my brother. That was cool. See y'all next week.
Thank you.